Hi, this is Ajay Anand and welcome to science classes from excelup.com. In this video, you will be learning about salt. You will learn about types of salt and you will learn about various chemicals which are produced from common salt. So these chemicals are caustic soda, baking soda, baking powder, washing soda, bleaching powder and plaster of Paris. Salts are ionic compounds which are formed after neutralization reaction. Salts are electrically neutral and most of the salts are found in the form of crystalline solid. Salts can be transparent or opaque. Neutral salts are colorless, but acidic and basic salts are colorful. They can be of various colors. Most of the salts are soluble in water, and once they are dissolved in water, that is in aqueous solution, they conduct electricity. Salts also conduct electricity in molten state. Salts are salty, sour, sweet, bitter and umami in taste. There are three types of salt. They are called the neutral salt, acidic salt and basic salt. The pH of neutral salt is equal to 7 and neutral salt is produced after a reaction between a strong acid and a strong base. So examples of neutral salt are sodium chloride, that is NaCl. It is produced after reaction between sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. Then sodium sulfate, Na2SO4, is produced after reaction between sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. KCl, that is potassium chloride, is produced after reaction between potassium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. The pH of acidic salt is less than 7 and it is produced after a reaction between a strong acid and a weak base. Examples are ammonium chloride and ammonium sulfate. NH4Cl, that is ammonium chloride, is produced after reaction between ammonium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid, and ammonium sulfate is produced after reaction between ammonium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. A basic salt, the pH is more than 7 and it is produced after a reaction between a strong base and a weak acid. The examples of basic salt are sodium carbonate and sodium acetate. Sodium carbonate is produced after reaction between sodium hydroxide and carbonic acid, and sodium acetate is produced after reaction between sodium hydroxide and acetic acid. Now let us move on to the chemicals from chlor-alkali process. Chlor-alkali process involves electrolytic decomposition of brine. Brine is nothing but aqueous solution of common salt, that is sodium chloride. This process is called chlor-alkali process because of the two end products. One is chlorine. The term chlor has come from chlorine and alkali has come from an alkali, that is sodium hydroxide. The electrolytic chamber has a porous membrane which separates the anode and cathode. Brine is sent to this chamber through an inlet, and electrolytic decomposition results in production of chlorine, which gets collected at anode, and production of hydrogen, which gets collected at cathode, and end product is sodium hydroxide dissolved in brine. Now, chlorine is used for water treatment, for cleaning swimming pools, for making PVC, disinfectants, pesticides. Hydrogen is used for making fuel, margarine, and for making ammonia for fertilizer. Sodium hydroxide is used for degreasing of metals in making soaps and detergents, paper making, and in artificial fiber. The first chemical which I am going to discuss is sodium hydroxide. The chemical formula is NaOH, and this is also known as caustic soda or lye. The production is through electrolytic decomposition of brine, which is also known as chlor-alkali process, about which I discussed just a while ago. The chemical equation can be written as 2NaCl, that is sodium chloride, plus 2H2O is equal to 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. Here chlorine is collected at anode and hydrogen is collected at cathode. Uses of sodium hydroxide are for degreasing of metals, in manufacturing of paper, manufacturing of soap, detergent, artificial fiber, and as bleaching agent. The next chemical is bleaching powder. The chemical formula of bleaching powder is quite complex, but for simplicity's sake, we shall be using this formula, that is CaOCl2. Bleaching powder is produced by passing chlorine gas on dry slaked lime, and the chemical equation is CaOH whole 2 plus Cl2 is equal to CaOCl2 plus H2O. The uses of bleaching powder are for water treatment, as moss remover, as weed killer, as bleaching agent in textiles and paper industry, and as an oxidizing agent in chemical industry. The next chemical is baking soda, and chemical formula is NaHCO3 or sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate. This is also known as bread soda, cooking soda, sodium bicarb, bicarbonate of soda, etc. The baking soda is produced through reaction of brine with carbon dioxide and ammonia, and this process is called Solvay process or ammonia soda process. In fact, more than 85% of world's production of baking soda takes place through Solvay process. The chemical equation is NaCl plus CO2 plus NH3 plus H2O is equal to NH4Cl plus NaHCO3. The baking soda is used in making baking powder, as ingredient in antacid, and in soda acid fire extinguisher. Baking soda is a basic substance, so when it is used as an antacid, it reaches the stomach, where baking soda neutralizes the hydrochloric acid inside the stomach, and by neutralizing, what happens, it helps in giving relief from symptoms of hyperacidity. In soda acid fire extinguisher, when the trigger of fire extinguisher is released, the baking soda and acid, they mix together, triggering the neutralization reaction, which results in production of carbon dioxide gas, and carbon dioxide gas helps in putting off the fire. When baking soda is heated, it undergoes thermal decomposition, which results in formation of sodium carbonate. The equation is 2NaHCO3 is equal to Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. When sodium carbonate is further heated, it gives sodium oxide and carbon dioxide. Na2CO3 is equal to Na2O and CO2. Now the next chemical, or rather derivative of the previous chemical, is baking powder. Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and mild edible acid. In the previous section, you learned about thermal decomposition of sodium bicarbonate. So, what happens when baking soda is used in food for, say, making a bread or cake? The baking soda gets heated during cooking, and due to heat, it undergoes thermal decomposition, producing sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide gas, it creates bubbles in the batter mixture, and because of these bubbles, the bread or cake is raised, so you get fluffy cake or fluffy bread. But sodium carbonate, it leaves a bitter taste which is not desirable. In order to prevent this bitter taste, or get rid of this bitter taste, a mild edible acid is mixed with baking soda to make baking powder. So now what happens when baking powder is heated, the acid in baking powder, it combines with sodium carbonate to produce a salt. So let us look at this example. There is a mixture of baking powder and tartaric acid. Now NaHCO3 plus C4H6O6 is equal to CO2 plus H2O plus Na2C4H4O6. So here what happens? Sodium carbonate is utilized to produce this salt, and thus the bitter taste is avoided, and you get fluffy cakes without the bitter taste. The use of baking powder is in making batter for bread, cake, jalebi, fritters, dosa, idli, and so many edible items. The next chemical is washing soda. The chemical name is sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, and it is produced by thermal decomposition of sodium bicarbonate. That was baking soda. So the reaction is 2NaHCO3 is equal to Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. Na2CO3 or sodium carbonate produced in this way is called soda ash or anhydrous sodium carbonate, because it is dry, it is a dry powder. Now rehydration of soda ash, it gives washing soda. So Na2CO3 plus 10H2O is equal to Na2CO3 10H2O. So after rehydration, because now this is having 10 molecules of water, it is called sodium bicarbonate decahydrate. Washing soda is used for washing clothes, for making detergent cakes and powders, in removing permanent hardness from water, in glass and paper industry. Plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris is a white substance, powdery substance, which is used for making plaster cast. And plaster of Paris is produced by heating gypsum. So gypsum is a salt of calcium. In this, one molecule of calcium sulfate is having 2 molecules of water of crystallization. When this is heated, gypsum is heated, it loses 1.5 molecules of water, resulting in formation of plaster of Paris, that is calcium sulfate along with half molecule of water. So the equation is CaSO4 2H2O is equal to CaSO4 half H2O plus 1.5 H2O. Now when water is added to plaster of Paris, this reaction is reversed and the plaster of Paris hardens and changes back to gypsum. So the reaction is just reversed. Now here CaSO4 half H2O plus 1.5 H2O gives CaSO4 2H2O. Uses of plaster of Paris are in making toys, in making false ceiling, in making plaster cast for fractured bones. In this lesson, you have heard about too many sodas. caustic soda, baking soda, washing soda, and it can be quite confusing to remember. But you have to try to remember nevertheless. So NaOH is caustic soda, NaHCO3 is baking soda, Na2CO3 is washing soda, and when you mix edible acid with NaHCO3, then you get baking powder. So sodium hydroxide is caustic soda, sodium bicarbonate is baking soda, and sodium carbonate is washing soda. To sum up, I talked about the definition and types of salts. Then I talked about common chemicals from common salt, which included caustic soda, bleaching powder, baking soda, baking powder, washing soda, and plaster of Paris. That's all for this lesson. Thank you.